15,000 have been spoken for of our amazing 3X 3-in-1 volume CleanDitioner. First of all, let me tell you, well, amazing buy. From $37.95, it is a weekly deal drop. It is $29. You have 5 flex pay. We all know weekly deal drops end tonight at midnight, and it's free shipping and handling. But let me tell you about this product. First of all, if you're like me, you're like a lot of other people out there who don't want to wash their hair every day, here's what happens. Oil builds up, sweat builds up, dirt builds up. I've tried a lot of other products that are out there. Most of the dry shampoos that are out there have starch. They have talc in them, so it's powdery, and a lot of times you can see it on your hair. This is how the 3XL is different. It has hyaluronic acid. So it's not only absorbing all of that yucky stuff in your hair, but it's helping to plump up your hair, give your hair volume. It is one of the most unique products, and I said the other day, like a moron, I had a massage in the morning and went straight, no, I had my hair done in the morning and then right for a massage. So you can only imagine that was the end of the hair. At 831-472, and one of the most incredible products, and it even has a really unique, like a thermogel technology to it, doesn't it, Dennis?
Yeah, so that's what made this possible. So in other words, I wasn't going to launch, and I used to have Rub Out, which was a dry shampoo, one of the first. It goes back to QVC Sephora, that was aerosolized. This is a long, long time ago, and then that went obsolete. And since then, I've not launched a true dry shampoo because what's the point if it's going to be the same? Well, this is what I've been working on for a very long time, but I was missing missing the link. And the link is, how do I get these fibers not to be visible and not to have that gritty, chalky feeling? So the only way that I could think of was hydrating. Keeping them hydrated to this point was impossible until this gel went into my eyes. I burned my eyes. So it was on vacation, actually, and had to go to the hospital. This eye specialist put these drops, and they were targeted, so it stayed your eyes round. And my eyes are so sensitive. And when I noticed that it wasn't going anywhere and it stayed in that spot, I asked him, and he told me, well, with warmer temperature, it basically creates a bond. And when it cools down, it becomes thinner so that it always moves, right? So it's always basically getting to the target. I thought, well, if I now can load that with hyaluronic, encapsulate it, so embed it into the gel, that gel doesn't wear off, so it stays with you. And I found a cationic hyaluronic, which means you can't wash it out. So it'll hold the moisture. The end result, what we've been noticing, okay, you can go 2, 3, 4 days, and when it's humid, the humidity converts into the hyaluronic, and it just plumps up the hair, and it's just like kind of slow watering, like the grass, or like those glass bowls you put into the plant. Yeah, look, he just put baby oil in for the 50th time because we've not shampooed conditioned. We've been using the 3XL since Wednesday when we launched it. Her hair hasn't gotten piecey, greasy. If anything, it just keeps getting better. It's almost like her hair's changed since Wednesday dramatically.
Wow.
If you watch it, all of them have. And you can get this now at home. And when I say to you, because I hate when I can feel that typical dry, gritty, powdery feeling. Because to me, then I might as well just go wash it. You're not going to feel that with this. And you can't see any white fiber.
And I'm looking at her hair, and so again, launched Wednesday. I didn't realize it. So Wednesday, her hair has nothing in it but this incredible 3XL product. And I have to agree with you. Her hair looks amazing. Dennis, can I say something?
Yes.
You are the only human being on the planet who could end up in a hospital and take an experience and from that create an amazing product. You're the only one. I mean,
It was bad too.
I know
like
it was.
She not short. I thought my contacts were still in, and I'm picking. They were on the ground. Yeah, they were so bad. I couldn't see. So I was blind for a few days, but here I am with patches. Hey, I got it. Well, I'm walking into walls. I have a new product.
Well, I love you. You're so creative. And you are so right, because like I said, when was that? That was 2 days ago. when I had that experience. And once again,
With the massage.
you just spray it in. And the thing about it is with other ones, I've always was so careful not to spray too much in my hair because again, it would build up. But you can see that, and Dennis is so right, that this is doing nothing but helping your hair. And I wanna say thank you.
Exactly.
We have so many people that are calling. If you can use the QR code, or I mean, to me, I love to shop via the HSN app, but this is an amazing weekly deal drop. There is absolutely nothing like it on the planet. Again, most of your dry shampoos are actually created with starch and a lot of dry powders. This is hyaluronic acid. And I love having that counter up there because you can watch that counter absolutely flying. Over 13,000 gone.
Yeah, it's
and
been
and this
busy.
has only been in a few shows. We have this show and a couple more today, but this is the very last day. And a weekly deal drop. That price goes up tonight at midnight. Actually, even the original price on it is incredible, but my gosh, instead of 37, when you can get it for 29 and try it, you have 30 days. Why not? And look at your hair, Amanda. Wow.
Yeah, it's like 2XL is one thing, and I knew with 2XL we had something amazing, and you always heard me tease it. I want to make another. I want to do the next one.
You did.
But I couldn't because I didn't have what I was needing, but I finally got it, and thanks to COVID, it just kind of just gave me tunnel vision, and I kept going and going. So baby oil, I have pure dimethicone that I'm going to spray. Can I spray it in your hair?
Yes.
See, you can see it was a
Hold your
plan.
breath.
She can't say no now. Because she doesn't be a skeptic, and that's cool, and that's why we try to go to the extreme on the. I remember you said just do 3.
Yeah, oh my God, you're going crazy with that baby oil.
Well, I know what it can do because I've been testing on my lab dummy, Betty. I'm pointing to my mannequin head. See, I love her because she's awesome. Because whenever I need her to do a demo for me so that I can test it, she's always available. No dinner, no putting up the garbage. It's all free.
I love it.
Okay, so spray it in, and then it's important that you rub it together. Yeah, because the silica is a round ball. It's hollowed. So, but it's also an opening. When you squeeze, you're squeezing it. It's opening like a Pac-Man, and it's going to grab whatever's in its way.
Gotcha.
Which is basically, in this case, pure dimethicone, which is a heavy silicone. I'll let you finish it.
Wow.
But see, hair just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
It
But
does.
that was 12, 14 spritzes. Look, oil, silicone, heavy, supposed to weigh it down. We got the complete opposite. So that's what it converts into. There is nothing else like it. I was so excited. I originally wasn't going to launch until next year.
Really?
Because we had an issue with 2XL, I brought it forward. You can't find this, by the way, any other channel. Not going to be there for a bit. I don't have what I need to remake this. You took it all.
Oh, well, we do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's why we can do auto delivery as well.
Oh.
It's not even about the price on this one. It's always going to come down to, can you get your hands on it? And can I make it fast enough? And the answer on my side is nope.
Wow, wow. 14,000. And thank you again, another 100 new customers. But listen, do not wash your hair every day. I mean, I'm real lucky. My hair's not very oily, but I know my daughter's hair is oily, and she has struggled, tried all kinds of different dry shampoos, as I'm sure many of you have out there as well. This is the Holy Grail. This is the one that will change everything because, again, just even knowing that when the second you said that to me, Dennis, that instead of, a lot of your heavy starches and powders, it's made with hyaluronic. And hyaluronic acid, we all know, holds like 1,000 times its weight in water. So it makes so much sense. And then you add that thermogel technology. I mean, look at her hair.
Well, the purest form is powder. So that's what's, when you get this at home and you'll see it, it's like a cloud is inside of it. When you shake it, it's like a tornado. Yeah, and you got to shake it to blend it. And it'll self-blend. It'll hold like that for one application, but you have to, the more you shake it and the better that you blend it, the better the result. There is no air to it, although when you flip it upside down, if there's residue at the bottom of that bottle, then don't spray it yet. It just means that you didn't shake it enough. I did that on purpose, so there's a trigger. So we made it really easy to use. Yeah. It's a blend. You've got the sodium hyaluronic, but in cationic form, which means it stays even when you wash it. So it's extended. Cotton silk fiber, colloidal oatmeal. This is all what's part of that cloud. And the
Right.
silica I'm using, this is the big difference. Everyone else's, it's silica. It's gritty. Ours, I was able to hydrate it and keep it hydrated thanks to the hyaluronic. So they're joined together. And that's why it's not gritty, because it's wet. So that's what makes it awesome.
Right, and virtually invisible. That's another thing, as you can see, you know, I don't care what color your
Yes.
hair is. Obviously, my hair is like a dark brown, and it's virtually invisible, and it feels, your hair feels clean. I don't,
Soft.
that sound crazy? I mean.
And smells clean.
Yeah, oh, 100%.
Rambutan. So we've got a natural extract, an enzyme that basically fights off malodor. It's antibacterial, antifungal, so it protects from the pollutants,
Wow.
malodor. It basically improves its vitality of your scalp and hair,
Wow.
and it increases the hydration as well. So within an hour of using it, if you're at a campfire, that's what's great for camping. Yeah. Or when you're cooking, give it an hour, it'll actually filter itself, and you'll see the smell go away. That's why perfect for a week to 2 weeks without the traditional shampoo conditioner.
I love it. Okay, $5.80 on any credit card without any interest whatsoever. Free shipping and handling. And you know something, when I see a product like this, and I understand, because I always say I think you make an educated purchase here at HSN, because you understand what you're buying, you understand the ingredients, you understand how it's created. I mean, this could have easily been in the 40s, and it would have been so well worth it. But the fact that, yeah, I mean, it is super, super inexpensive at $29. That price goes away tonight at midnight. You're watching that counter. We'll hit the 15,000 mark right around the corner, and I know we still have hundreds of people calling. I don't care what your hair type, what your hair length, what your hair color, whether it's dry, whether it's oily, whatever the case is, this is going to be, as I said, it's the Holy Grail. It's going to be your best friend. And all you need to do is just shake, 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 and then, again, as Dennis said, just spray it into your hair and then work it into your hair as well, right, Dennis? Just like kind of pat
Yeah,
it.
you have to.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, now, if you're wondering, if you don't work that in, then it's still effective. You won't get the volume as much, but the more that you work into it, the more that it attaches and the more it absorbs. But it's not absorbing because it's hyaluronic. It's not an overdose of like potato starch or cornstarch or rice starch.
Right.
They don't know when to stop, so they just keep going. The hyaluronic is the cushion, so that's where the moisture aspect comes in. And plus, I hydrated the silica, which means it's limited and it doesn't feel gritty. And that was big for me. That grittiness, it has to go. You would think after all these years, I think I'm one of the first to get that grittiness out and really convert that into the ultimate when it comes to volumizing. You cannot, even if you brought a hairspray that had a super hold to it, like basically hurricane proof, and you went up against this one, I'd still win. We would get more volume that stayed with the hair longer and fight off humidity, because you've got now fiber in the hair, hyaluronic, that wants moisture. So it's going to take it before your hair takes it, which means you're going to minimize that frizz.
Oh my, I mean, I keep looking at girl after girl, model after model, and look at the difference in their hair. And then you go, it's dirty hair. I mean, it's astonishing.
They're dirty clean.
Yeah, dirty clean, exactly. 831-472.
You get to refresh, renew, reshape, restyle, basically like a pro. And this is the introduction to my new vanilla scent as well. So we call it Vanilla Iced Clean. It's not menthol whatsoever. It's the ice part of it there is a cooling effect that's in there without using menthol, which is really neat. It's a beautiful, clean vanilla.
It's amazing. Okay, 831-472. Do not hang up. Stay there. We will make sure to take your order. The QR code, fastest way to get in, full 30-day return policy, and the price goes away tonight, and it's awesome. So, Andrew Lessman, if you have not yet stocked up on all of your